Jai Shri Gurudev. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Ravi N, Assistant Professor, Department of MCom, BGS IMS, Chikkaballapur. In this video, I am going to explain the concept why to invest in operational risk management or why invest in operational risk management. In the previous video, I have explained about operational risk and various types of operational risk. So in this video I am going to explain why should all firms invest in a operational risk management. So before step into the items which will clarify as why to invest in operational risk management, we should understand what is operational risk management then. See, here it is very simple. See, operational risk management, it is a continual cyclic process. It includes a risk assessment, a risk decision making and implementation of risk controls, as well as which results in acceptance and mitigation or avoidance of risk in a firm or in an organization. So it will going to mitigate or reduce the risk by using some methodologies, or it is a one continual cyclic process in which one can reduce or mitigate the risk involved in their operations or activities. Okay, so this is what operational risk management. So now let me explain why should all firms invest in operational risk management. See, however, the reasons are much more diverse and go much deeper than just that the main reasons why companies and organizations invest in operational risk management. So we have some points here. So one is safety. See, the safety is very important thing and essential for each and every organization who are involved in day-to-day activities, to financial activities especially. Okay, so who have financial transaction or day-to-day a large scale of activities or operations, so they require some sort of safetyness. See, we have, I think you might have know a safety quote line that safety first, speed next. See, if anyone having a safety with regarding their financial aspects or with regarding their operations of the organization, they can easily run their activities. They can easily involve in any kind of activity, and they can easily ready to take any risk in the activities. Okay, so anyhow, so here the safety is evidently a main driver of investing in risk management. So in order to invest in a risk in a company or in any kind of investments, the risk is involved. We might have know that if we are able to take a risk, we can invest more, or else we can invest less, or less risk securities we can invest. So here the safety is a important thing, and it is a main driver for investing in a risk management. So risk management means how to invest, where to invest. There should be a plan. So for that, the safety is the first driver for the investment, and as well as making sure that all stakeholders remain safe while interacting with the organization is crucial to maintain activities running without issues. So without any issues, so without facing any issues with the customers, the firm has to, or organization has to take care its activities. So no stakeholder should complain on the company's operations. So they should give a surety that all the stakeholders remain safe while investing and while interacting with the organization. That security must be given to the stakeholders. The company has to safeguard all the investments made by the investors. That is very important thing in the why invest in operational risk management. If they know about operational risk management, how to invest, when to invest, where to invest, they can safeguard their money easily. And nextly, a second thing is compliance. And one more, see here, with regarding to safety, see, when asked why they invest in operational risk management, so many of the firms said safety was a very important reason, which makes sense. A risk management system driven by safety concerns won't just help to ensure the physical well-being of your people or a company's people, partners or customers. See that safety measures taken by the organization from time to time, it will make a company improve. To improving your appeal in the market, the safety is very very essential for the company. Okay, so and second one is compliance, risk compliance or whatever it is, but compliance. So compliance is nothing but it is what like accepting other rules and regulations, or following other rules and regulations, or following others, following other companies, like that. See, compliance is one another evident main factor for why invest in operational risk management. See, companies find it important to manage their organization in a way that is compliant with rules and regulations in the market. See, in order to companies showcase their rules and regulations, they has to compliant to manage their organization in a better way. That is compliant with the rules and regulations of the market. They has to follow the rules and regulations of the market, which means they should comply with the rules and regulations of the government and other market or any other respective authority. Okay, so in order to comply with the government rules and regulations, so operational risk management should be evolved in the company. Okay, so there should be a risk management techniques, then only they can comply with any rules and regulations either of the government or any respective authority. So not complying with such rules could hinder operational activities of the company, induce fines and damage the reputation of the organization. If the company, if any firm or organization not compile with the rules and regulations of the government, so they should pay the fines. They should maybe comes on penalties. They may pay penalty for the damage, or it maybe leads to a damage the reputation of the organization. So goodwill goes down due to this non-compliance with the rules and regulations of the government or respective authority. So that the compliance is focused, compliance focused operational risk management could mean anything from running Excel based audits to integrating a huge database of regulations. But many companies see compliance as little more than an inconvenient box ticking exercise. So it is very wide concept where the company has to compliance with the rules and regulations. See, believing that once they have ticked those boxes, which means once they accepted with the rules and regulations, that it is clear that yet regulation often provides only a mere baseline minimum standard of risk management, and it may focus on issues that are not the true source of the risk to that particular company. See, in some cases what happens, if any company follows other rules and regulations or other company rules and regulations, so they blindly, if they follow the rules and regulations of the other company, so definitely they won't get the main source or true source of the risk to the particular company problem. So because of this reason, so each and every organization or company has to compile with the rules and regulations. In order to compile with the rules and regulations, or in order to accept the rules and regulations of the other company or government or any respective authority, there should be a operational risk management technique. Okay, so this is what complaint second item. And thirdly, avoiding shutdowns. See, avoiding unplanned shutdowns, we can say. Avoiding unplanned shutdowns was indicated as a very important driver for companies. The damage, so which is understandable when one looks at the damage such shutdowns have. See, unplanned shutdowns bring enormous unexpected cost, which can seriously harm a company's profit as well as seriously hurt the firm's growth and expansion. See, if the unplanned shutdowns are unorganized shutdowns may happen in the company, then that will definitely affect seriously the firm's growth and expansion. So because of that reason, so they should avoid the shutdowns. With operational risk management, it is possible. Firm can have a contingency plan in place of such cases. They can reduce the time, and they can reduce the money, and they can spend less on managing the meltdown or shutdown. Okay, so that's avoiding of unplanned shutdowns will happen if they have a proper operational risk management in the company. Okay, if they have good and enough operational risk management technology or methodology, they can easily, with the help of operational risk management, they can reduce or mitigate the risk involved in operations of that company. Okay, and nextly, a fourth driving component is driving improved performance. Performance of the company. See, many firms looked at the long-term benefits of operational risk management and answered that driving performance was the key driver to invest in risk management. So driving performance, which means any company expecting a long-term returns in returns on their investments. See, every company, the main motto is to earn profit, not to get or incur losses regularly. Okay, see, improved performance is happen due to the operational risk management. A better operational risk management can help us to improve the performance of the organization. So it is possible to through operational risk management. And not only does it allow companies to examine their operations and determine the risks, it also allows to determine where there is room for improvement, leading to improved performance in the long run. So this operational risk management not only examine the operations and determine the risks, but it also help the companies to improve the profits and improve their performances also, which leads to a long-term improvement in the profits and long-term improvement in the performance of that company. So this is one driving force for the organization where there is a proper operational risk management tool. Okay, so through that proper operational risk management tool, they can improve their performance, I hope. And nextly, risk and opportunity are very closely related terminologies, a closely related one. How? In the sense, see, the risk, if there is a risk, somehow we can get some returns from that, and that risk is considered as one opportunity to get profit. To make a profit, there should be a risk. If the risk is less, automatically the return will be less. If the risk is more, definitely the return will also be more. So that one should understand that risk and opportunity are very closely related, which will help us to improve the performance of the organization, and that risk and opportunities comes under the operational risk management tool. Okay, and next fifth one is avoid reputation damage. Avoid reputation damage. To avoid the reputation damage of the company, there should be operational risk management. See, this is one last aspect, but not least. Reputation was indicated as very important by the responding firms in their decision to invest in operational risk management. In order to invest in operational risk management, one should know what is the important reputation. If the company reputation damages, definitely they won't get any profit, or they can't sustain in the market for a long run. See, once that reputation is damages, that company cannot engage their operations in the market. Definitely, see, the driver of operational risk management, it can only be effective if it is based on the rigorous assessment of the threats specific to your business, as avoiding such fallouts can save your money and your reputation and the health of your stakeholders. A good operational risk management is surely worth the investment. Surely, I see a good and a well-being operational risk management, definitely it's surely worth the investment of the company, and it will safeguard the stakeholders interest of the stakeholders of that company. See, through the operational risk management, it is possible to avoid reputation damages. Okay, especially with the today's social media, reputational damage can spread like a wildfire and cause very serious damage to organization. See, nowadays the social media is very spreading. Within seconds, the message will be sent to a lakh together people. So here in the business field also, if anything happens, that will spread like a wildfire, and that will cause a very serious damage to the organization. So this can be minimized, and that can be reduced through this operational risk management. Okay, and communication plans and direct action plans are to be part of the standard controls of an organization, small or large, whatever the size of the organization, whether it may be a small or it may be a large. The communication plans and direct action plans are very very important part of the standard control. Okay, in order to controlling the standards of the organization, there should be a communication plans. So this will helps to maintain a reputation. It won't let the damage goes reduce. Okay, so they won't damage the reputation of the company. So definitely that will maintain the reputation in a good way and good manner. So that is also one important aspect. And nextly, the operational risk management will allows banks to identify the sources of operational losses and take action to mitigate such losses. So why invest in operational risk management? This is one reason why invest in operational risk management. It allows a financial institution to identify source of the operational risk. So source of the operational loss, where the loss is occurred, why it is happened, and how it is happened, how it is incurred, or this loss, how it is happened. So in order to know that source of operational loss and to take decisions with regarding that losses or such losses, and to mitigate such losses, this operational risk management will help us, so that we can invest in operational risk management. And nextly, it also helps to lowering the operating cost of the organization. The best operational risk management tool help us to lower the operating cost, and also it helps us to lower the cost of financing. The cost of financing will be reduced through a best operational risk management. And nextly, it will helps to improve a share price. Once the cost of financing will decrease. Once the operational cost is decreased, definitely they can improve the share price by attracting the different stakeholders in the different places of the world. And lastly, stability of earning. So if the share price is improved, they can maintain the stability. If the reputation is maintained in a well manner, definitely the stability of earning will be happen, and that stability of earning can be achieved through this operational risk management. And lastly and finally, so through that operational risk management, we can enhance the value of stakeholders. Enhancing of value of stakeholders will be happen through operational risk management. So this is why we can invest in a operational risk management. Why invest in operational risk management? So these are the best reasons, and I can conclude by this video with regarding this topic is, so all the organization benefit from the dedicated attention to risk management. So if it is important to understand that all these factors are linked and affect the each and every organization. So as an example, an increase in safety and performance will most likely increase the reputation of a firm, while a safety incident or an operational shutdown will do the opposite. Also, improved performance can increase safety and decrease the chances of unplanned shutdowns in the organization. And it is really crucial for companies to invest in operational risk management, as it allows them to deeply understand the mechanisms behind their operations and open opportunities for modifications, and to not only improve the safety and reduce the risk, but also to increase the long-term performances of the company. Okay, so this is what I can conclude by this topic. So every organization, by using the tool called operational risk management, they can maintain a safety, and they can avoid reputation damage, and they can compliance with the rules and regulations of the government, and they can enhance the reputation, and they can improve their performance, and they can avoid the unplanned shutdowns. And this is what the reasons why invest in operational risk management. Hope you understand. Thank you all. Jai Shri Gurudev.